Yo. Yes, it is. Oh, I just took a hit. Oh shit! What time you coming over? Not really. No big hurry, man. Oh jeez. The fuck?
We confronted him. She just started swearing at us and everything like, I'm not going anywhere. She's been doing it to us for 3 years. And I want to get rid of her. And the cops won't do it.
How do you get rid of that?
Do you see where I'm coming at?
Oh yeah, that's like the witch's footprint in Bucksport on the gravestone. You fucking keep writing it out and it keeps coming back.
When she's down there in that back parking lot, we should find somebody to go, now, hey, that's the guy, I haven't seen you in a long time, and when she gets up real close, punch her in the fucking head. Right? And then they leave after. Hey, nobody saw her or anything, so what's she doing, making up another story?
Wow.
She needs to be fucking done. That's how pissed off I am. If I was down in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
With my people in Massachusetts, and I am like you, but my brothers are like you. One fucking phone call, and she'd have they wouldn't kill her, but they'd put her in the hospital. They'd break her legs, her arms.
Jeez.
Those people down there that won't give no mercy if he says, hey, I need something done. They'll come up all the way up to Maine and fuck you up and then go back. And then if they fuck with me and I get jumped, my cousin Mikey and the Hells Angels will take care of it. Well, my brother Kyle died because he was a Hells Angel.
Yep.
And, you know what they said to my family?
Yeah.
If anyone ever gives you trouble and you ever need us, just give me a call.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what kind of havoc those guys will cause.
I know. It's wild times.
No, they'll walk right to you. These guys are big. They can walk and knock a whole door off its hinges and walk into your house. You know, it's like, fuck that deadbolt. I weigh 400 pounds. Right? And I'm 6'5", 400 pounds. There's guys like that in that gang, you know it.
Right.
They got the doorman. He walks right through your fucking door.
I did not die by accident.
Hey, listen to this.
He doesn't knock.
Hold on. Listen to this. It's 3 minutes long.
It means they got me. My dead man switch activated automatically after I missed 2 scheduled check-ins. I had it set up months ago because I knew this day was coming. I did not die by accident. I was murdered to keep their secrets buried. My name is Virginia Louise Giuffre. I was one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. I survived Little St. James, but survival came at a price. I saw too much, knew too much, and now they've silenced me. But it's too late for them. Knowing me would bury their secrets, but this video is going to a few organizations I trust, ones that have been exposing the truth for decades. You know who you are. It's your job to continue this fight. I was 16 when they reeled me in. I worked at Mar-a-Lago, folding towels, cleaning lockers. My father kept the tennis courts immaculate. We were just working folks trying to scrape by. Trump, he was...
At GoNet Speed, we don't just bring fiber internet, we bring the light.
Around, but he was never the threat. The real predator was Ghislaine Maxwell, prim and proper, smiling, promising to teach me massage therapy at the Pink Mansion in Palm Beach. I had no idea I was being fed into a nightmare machine. Epstein's Island was hell disguised as paradise. You've heard some names linked to him, but those are just the sacrificial pawns. The real players, the ones they've protected at all costs, are still hiding in plain sight. I'll name two now. The first, a former U.S. President, Barack Obama. Publicly, he's revered. Privately, he was one of the worst. He wasn't there for the girls. He was there for the island boys. Young boys, trafficked and groomed. I saw him more times than I can count, always without his Secret Service detail, sometimes with his Hollywood friends, George Clooney and Tom Hanks. I still have nightmares about them, arrogant and drunk on power, slinking into the cabanas with kids barely out of childhood. The second, Bill Gates, the billionaire philanthropist, loved by the media, hailed as a savior. We called him the benefactor, and we used to dread seeing him naked. But he didn't come to party, he came to experiment. Genetic experiments, human experiments. I saw him inject a young girl with something they said was a genetic enhancement. She was younger than me, strapped to a table, terrified, treated like a lab rat while they muttered about seeding the future of the species. These men think they are gods, playing with life like it was theirs to own. I'm telling you now, Epstein isn't dead. They staged his death because he was too valuable. He held blackmail on some of the most powerful people on Earth. Files, videos, confessions. They couldn't risk him talking, but they also couldn't risk him gone, so they hid him. Stashed him under the protection of the same elite who once paid him to supply them with flesh. And they thought killing me would stop this from coming out. They were wrong, and there is so much more to come. Hidden servers, encrypted drives, witness testimonies. It's all going to hit the light. This video is just the first detonation. The data drops are timed and automatic. They are going to people who can make a difference, and nobody can stop it now. Not even the law enforcement agencies in the US and UK, the same ones that buried the evidence I handed them, can stop this truth from getting out. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. Don't let my death be just another headline. Burn their lies to the ground. Make the world see the monsters behind the masks. And to any survivors out there, don't give up. We're in this together. They can't.
What do you think of that, Eric?
Yeah, I see a lot. Yeah, wow. I don't know. What do you think about vigilante?
Sometimes it's required.
Don't you think those guys can be our hero?
Sometimes we don't need a hero. Sometimes we need a villain.
A villain? You're right, we do. You know, somebody that goes out at night and everybody that's doing something wrong, he fucks them up. Well, it's been known to happen before.
Well, prison's too soft. You know what I mean?
Of course it is.
You know?
I sit back and watch television and get to eat 3 meals a day.
Right.
And work out in the gym. See if somebody got any drugs I can get.
Right.
And if you get caught with pot in prison, there ain't much of a charge of it. I'm already in there. The guy that gets it worse is the one that smuggles it.
Right.
If I'm just smoking it, big fucking deal. No, but some people like it in there.
They get institutionalized.
Well, they've been in there so long they're afraid to come on the street. This guy didn't want to leave. They had to kick him out.
Right.
He did an armed robbery after 15 years of being in there. He had his own little organization going in there. Because he knew a lot of people and he got all kinds of stuff from the outside and stuff that people would send him. So everybody in the prison was on his side. Well, his part of the prison block.
Right.
So then so they had to kick him out of the prison. I don't want to go. And they fucking put him out on the street. He went right back and robbed the same place he did before with another armed robbery. He was back in prison very shortly after. They gave him 20 years and he thanked the judge for that. Thank you. Oh God. I thought I was gonna lose my home. People do get that way. Because 15, 20 years in there,
Right.
that fucks with your mind.
Yeah.
And especially not the place up here in Maine. That's not what I'm talking about.
No.
That was prisons that I went to. Because down in Massachusetts, you don't go to the county jail. You go to the county jail so they hold you to go to court.
Yep.
Right? And even if you only got 10 days or 5 days, they want you to spend in there. Right?
Right.
You go to the prison with the guys that are rapists, murderers, and all that, and they put you on a cell block with all those people, and you do your time in the fucking prison. And you can't even talk to another race in there. If I'm on a cell block and I'm talking to a black guy or somebody on another cell or a Puerto Rican guy, every one of them has their own cell block down there. That's a crazy fucking prison to go to. Because if I get caught talking to a black guy, you'll get done up when you get back to your cell block. You're not allowed to talk to we were all enemies against each other.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Right? And that's not like up here. Racist and everything. They wouldn't dare put a black guy on a fucking white man's fucking cell block back in that day.
No.
No, because he wouldn't even live. He wouldn't live till the end of the day. Kill him. And then everybody would stand there with their hands up. I don't know what happened. He must have tripped and hit his head off the door. And then they just have a lockdown, and if nobody speaks a word, which they don't, they have to close the case. They can't prove who killed them. They can't get everyone for killing them.
Did you ever watch Monsters Inc?
Huh?
It's a cartoon.
Which one?
It's called Monsters Incorporated.
Did I think I've seen that before? I think I did see that before.
Monsters Inc.
I'm not sure. Well, what's it about?
Well, it's about this factory that's ran by monsters, and at nighttime they go through these portals, and they come out in children's closets. They come out in different places all over the world, and their objective is to harvest fear from these children.
Oh, you mean they they torment the children to scare the shit out of them, and then they get all of the knowledge from it.
The energy.
Oh, they don't take the children, do they?
In some cases,
Because I seen a movie like that where they had that, and they fucking came for the children.
right?
And they're fucking weird looking fucking monster creatures. I think somebody did a movie on that because.
Do you remember Pinocchio?
I'm trying to think of what the name of it was.
Do you remember the movie Pinocchio?
Yeah, I hope it ain't about one with a guy with a wooden car.
No, the cartoon Pinocchio.
Yeah, I know it.
And they got the island for Lost Boys, Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island in Pinocchio. You'll have to rewatch it, okay? But that cartoon's all about trafficking boys to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Huh.
How's that for interesting?
I guess it's interesting.
And once you go to Pleasure Island, you never come back.
Once you go to the fucking alligator Alcatraz, you don't come back.
Season 11 of The Simpsons predicted that Donald Trump will wind up in alligator Alcatraz.
What, you mean in his own prison?
Ain't that fucking funny?
How?
Well, he's in bed with Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein is Mossad.
What do you mean he's in bed with her?
They're
Trump gay?
Yes. Trump's not even a man. Trump's a woman in man's clothing. Trump's
Trump
not
don't have a cock.
correct.
But he was a woman born with a man's voice.
Well, you got to realize Nazi experiments. Did you know Arnold Schwarzenegger was a girl?
No fucking way.
Most don't know that. Right. You can go Google it yourself. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a byproduct of Nazi human
What do
experimentation.
you mean was a girl?
You think I want to fucking tolerate? I don't tolerate anybody anymore.
What are you trying to tell me? He said that Arnold Schwarzenegger had a dick added?
No, doesn't have one at all. This is referred to as a mangina.
Oh, that's why the girls would do the sex scene because he couldn't do it. He was probably lesbianing it.
Do you ever notice how come you got sex scenes in R-rated movies and PG-13 movies, but you never see you never see below the waist in a Hollywood production.
Oh, and so all he's doing is putting something in his pants to make him look like that.
Right. Cher told the world, I don't need a rich man. I'm a rich man. So that means Cher has a dick. All right, what about the girl from...
Where did you get that information?
Oh, I've got a lot of information like this.
How?
I've been at it for years.
How do you find out?
It started with reading about Aleister Crowley.
So if I painted a nude picture of Trump and put a big old pussy hole on there, and I had a it's probably hanging on your wall. He'd have a big old gapped pussy with his what would he have? He'd have a dildo of one of those guys over in the other country. That guy he's hanging out with.
No, they just with the women, It's breast reduction surgery. They literally cut their tits off and they euthanize them. They can't reproduce. You know what I mean? They're barren from birth. They're conditioned this way from birth, Eric. Some people are into Satanism, and it's all about confusing genders and making the world go gay. It's all about betrayal of trust, betrayal of race, betrayal of gender, betrayal of nation, betrayal of everything, betrayal of your fucking self.
The gay man and the gay marriages they're doing in some of our churches now. Trump condones that.
Right. Tell me where in the Bible it condones homosexual behavior.
It don't.
It doesn't.
It
No.
would in the devil's book.
Right.
If the devil had a church, they'd be screwing each other in there. Because when I was down in, because I'm from Mass, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got Salem, Mass down there.
Yep.
They used to kidnap the virgins, and if nobody got to them in time, they'd sacrifice them out in the woods, the witches.
Yep.
Right? And they did get powers, because a witch, I try to tell people, is not just a witch. A warlock, or a witch. And I believe in all of them.
Did you know that MAGA means witch?
Huh?
MAGA means witch.
Yeah. But the thing is, right, they sacrifice people down there. And then and then everybody's trying to, they're not witches and shit like that. Yeah, they were. Not no more down in Salem. The witches are all gone.
I'm not the one that forgot. I'm not the one that store-bought. $1 in your butthole may as well be a quarter inserted in a slot. $1 in the slot, America, to silence Salem's lots. The political parties want to reduce America to a parking lot. I know silence is saying a lot about the parents who forgot Salem's lot.
Yeah.
So here I go. It's my shot. Feet fail me not. I'm not the one that forgot. I'm not the one that was store-bought. This could be only the opportunity that I got. I cannot grow old in Salem's lot. The majority forgot all about Salem's lot.
Not me.
Yeah, but did you know that?
Actually, I probably have. I have the movie in here somewhere.
Did you know that Salem used to have Jeru in front of it?
Have what?
Jerusalem.
Yeah.
The original Jerusalem is Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the holy city? Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Salem's lot.
You know what? We have a cemetery down there, right? A real old one up in the woods, and everyone thinks they're at the right one. I go, you are wrong. This one you can't even see from the road. And I brought them up in there.
So Satanists, Eric, Satanists.
There's a big pitchfork on the gate, and then when you walk in and you look at the stones,
Yeah.
it says witch,
So
witch
why?
on the stone.
Right. So
Yeah, that's where they buried the witches.
right. Part of their religion is confusing gender, or gender portrayal.
And you know what they did? They covered that up for a long time, so it's because they didn't want people scared to be living in the area.
So when you think about the world stage, there's always men playing the women's parts. Even Shakespeare. Women were not allowed on a stage.
No, they weren't.
That still goes on today. The women are allowed on stage now, Eric, but they're gender portraying. They're not portraying other females. They're acting as men. Gender portrayal. They're portraying the opposite gender of what they were born.
I think all these court-appointed lawyers that work for the court down there,
Flaming fudge packers.
I think they're all women. I'll go. You look at the judge when you're in court, you say this to the judge. This jury ain't fair, right? The district attorney ain't being fair with me. They're all women. Anyway. And then you see them smirk on the face. Yeah, he's right, we're women. They're a fucking cunthole. They don't want to do nothing for a man. That's why they put a woman in the White House. That's evil.
Right. But that's not even a woman. That's a man posing as a woman. That's a chick with a dick, baby.
He's got a dick, but he's got a woman's mind.
Janet Mills has a bigger dick than I do.
I bet. Susan Collins probably does.
Yeah, Susan Collins has a cock just like Olympia Snow.
Yeah, she was doing it.
And you can't tell me Angus King's not a fucking mangina.
Hey, years ago she was doing a campaign down at the Antique Marketplace when they had a little restaurant. And I didn't know she was doing a campaign, and there was a bunch of beautiful women standing around. You know me, I don't care. I'll flirt with anyone.
So this shit's goddamn terrible. It's
No, they were doing a news thing, and they had to clip me out of it. I was over there hitting on Susan Collins when she was trying to get elected. I didn't even know who the people go, wow, I go, look at all these beautiful women. Hi, ladies. Right in the middle of a filming.
Right. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. When the fuck in your life, Eric, think about this. Think about this. Hold on. When in your life were the beautiful people ever truthful?
Right, listen, Susan Collins was really nice looking back then. Now she looks like somebody beat her up with a meat tenderizer.
And got a hair lip to boot.
Right, I look at myself.
Kind of like Janet Mills.
No, she looks like she got somebody mutilated her face with a monkey beater.
Hey, do you remember Michael Myers?
Hold on a second. Turn that radio down. I'm fucking high as a kite. I smoked the whole joint. Holy fuck, am I high? I tried some of that ash last night.
Yep.
Well, it bubbles up, but that's why they call it bubble gum ash. It bubbles up, but if you hit it real slow in a pipe.
You know how when you say somebody's name, you'll see their face in your head? If you know them. You'll see a picture of them in your head as soon as you hear the name. With famous people, like Elvis. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what Elvis looks like, right? You can see his face in your head right now, right?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, now watch this. Dye the hair blonde, right? Now
I have no hair.
No, I want you to imagine dyeing Elvis's hair bleach blonde. Okay? Now you have now you have John Candy. And if you dye the hair red, you have Elton John.
Well, what would we have if they took Michael Jackson with that big old hairdo and dyed that for us?
You see what I'm saying? So I realized essentially, Eric, that Donald Trump isn't real. Okay? The name is fake. The bio is fake. The faces never remain the same. It's the same actor. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty. You could change the hairpiece. You could dye the hairpiece, long hair, short hair. Maybe you would give it a fucking beard, right? And you go old school. And you make him go white. Now you know who you got? You got Pastor Robert Joyce. Looks just like fucking Elvis. Holy shit. So now I
You
just
know
gave you
what?
5 different names, right? I said, imagine seeing all these people in a police lineup, right? Imagine seeing Trump and Elvis and Elton John and John Candy, Pastor Robert Joyce. Fuck, let's throw the Sheens in there, Martin Sheen, right? Let's throw all these fuckers in a lineup. And then you'll be like, wow, it's the same fucking person.
No, all right. They stand up a bunch of people and what? They line up
It's
6
a goddamn
people.
Humpty Dumpty.
Right? They line up 6 people in the lineup, right?
But it gets
Every
funnier.
one of them, right? Every one of them looks exactly like Trump.
Right.
All right? Picture this. How do you tell which one's the real Trump?
Right.
Look for the one with the cunt. That's my new joke. Hey, Trump with no legs. Stump.
So I realized something.
President Stump. Somebody blows his legs off. President Stump.
Imagine this, right? Imagine that the Queen of England is a fucking 5,000-year-old vampire, right?
Like me, and like, hey, I can be a reincarnation.
And if that's the case, right? I called it the Queensman. If the Queen is a fucking ancient vampire or bloodsucker, right?
Yeah.
And was in control of the world, right?
I know what bloodsuckers are when those black flies got me.
What if the Queen is playing all the roles?
Maybe Jessica thinks she's a queen bee.
Right? Because look at the Queen of England, right? Next to fucking Trump. Holy shit.
I think she's queen of the gypsies. You know, fucking gypsies always steal. And we put her in some gypsy clothes, shit fit the description easy. A fucking bandana, a bunch of jewelry and shit, she'd look just like a gypsy.
Right. Or an Ashkenazi.
No, but how do you don't know this, right? Remember a long time, I know you already know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Remember a long time ago when some guy was doing the cloning because they can clone animals and shit and grow them in a lab?
Eric, they were cloning people 100 years ago, and I can prove it.
No, I already know that. I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, 100 years ago, the guy that started cloning people and the government was involved, and the guy said, he goes, I got it. He goes, no, I can clone people. Oh, no, you can't clone people, right? And then guess what? The guy disappeared and finished the operation. So, Trump, somebody would shoot him right between the eyes and they'd go down. And they'd say, wow, they put a little scar on him, right? He'd be right back out there. Even a bullet won't kill me, right? That's what it'd fucking do. That's probably not even him out there. He's got somebody that looks like him, but the other one's somewhere else. When you have all that money, I could have a clone made up of me if I had $1 billion, couldn't I?
Check this out. Nova Scotia just banned all hiking in the woods. If you're caught hiking in the woods, you stand to be fined $25,000. That's breaking news.
Oh, yeah. Well, I went down by the shelter with my friend. We rolled around in her truck. She brought me down around the homeless shelter so I could see how it's going on around there. There ain't that now. People are coming from out of state like a math machine. There was people, and they weren't living in the shelter because it's full, all the way up the sidewalk to 2nd Street.
Yeah.
And I looked in the park, and there was 50 people in that park. 50 of of them with backpacks and tents because they're kicking them out of the woods and shit like that. And now all this drug shit's going on up here and crack and everything, and I got her out back.
Fucking wild.
This is this is chaos up here. I'm trying to, it's almost like I do gotta call Hell's Angels and that. You think you can clean my neighborhood? You said you'd do a favor for me because you love my brother Kyle and the Hell's Angels. You think you can clean this neighborhood up? If I said that to my cousin Monkey, Mikey, right? He'd be up here with the cleanup crew. And they don't come up in their colors and they leave right after before the cops ever get there. They do it fast. They'll come up and kick the shit out of everyone in the drug house and everything. Then they'll walk down the street and they'll all jump in their trucks and they'll drive to a friend's house they got up here in the woods somewhere, and nobody even seen them leave. I guess the people are beat up too bad to call the cops right away.
Man.
Yeah, but isn't that the way the world's supposed to be?
Right.
Frank?
Did you know that today is the opening of the Lions Gate, and it's a cosmic energy gate? It's a portal between heaven and hell, supposedly.
What, today?
Yeah.
At what time?
Oh, the whole day. It's a cosmic event.
Huh. How come none of them ministers in any church ever tell us that shit?
Well, they don't condone teaching the general public astrology, which is the study of the stars, not to worship them, but to watch them.
You know what the weirdest thing is?
Watch the signs.
The stars tell us everything.
Pay attention to the signs. Watch the signs. Science of the signs.
No, you know what kind of show?
You ever heard?
I like?
But seriously, have you ever heard anything like that? The science of the signs, to study them, to watch them, to observe the signs, and the signs of the stars.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that since I was young, kid.
You know, but everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't worship the stars. This ain't about worshiping them. It's not. It's about fucking watching them.
I'm not. You don't worship the stars. You read the stars.
You read them. You watch them.
Right. Well, they can tell you everything about the world by looking at the stars. Remember the Druids?
Right.
Yeah. The Druids, right? I know that. I got that knowledge. The Druids could tell they could predict what was going to happen by the way the stars were set in the sky at a certain time. They had the calendar of the world. They had maps that we didn't even understand. Their map was different. They used map. They mapped for the stars.
They mapped the stars.
Yeah, no, they had maps for the stars to read the stars.
Ginger magic. Ginger magic, Andrew. Ginger fucking magic. Chaos magic.
And all the time they made up on our clocks probably ain't right either.
No.
There's probably no such thing as time.
Go, Ginger magic, go.
You know, and how do we know an hour's really an hour? We don't know how the world spins. If the world is always spinning and gravity keeps us straight. But I'll tell you what, if you drink enough rum and shit, the room will spin. I saw the world spin plenty of times when I was too drunk.
Well, when you're chewing on some mushrooms or some sort of psychedelics.
I've never seen the room spin on mushrooms, but I saw some weird fucking creatures before. I said, wow, where did these mushrooms come from?
Right?
Especially those blue caps. They send you for a hooper. I know. I was on a camping trip. I had plants were talking to me in my tent.
Ginger fucking magic, gingers. Magic.
I went for it. There was you know what an aloe vera plant is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was a ton of them in my tent that were all different kind of colors and green and orange and everything. And they were fucking talking and waving at me. And that girl I went with sent me mushrooms too. And then I said, holy fuck, I gotta go in the tent. It was dark out. I wish I just started in the day. Usually, I like to do my mushrooms in the day. It's easier to handle it.
It's wild.
But when it's nighttime and you do it, something to do with the atmosphere when it turns to night, gets the hoopah going in everybody. You have a party in the day and everything goes great, right? I know when I was growing up, we had big parties. We'd have the whole high school out in the woods with kegs of beer, right? In the daytime when we had a party, it was great. At nighttime, it was chaos.
And the beginning was chaos.
Huh?
In the very beginning, in creation, was chaos. Primordial creator God.
Yeah, it was.
Chaos.
It was chaos. In the very beginning.
The Illuminati will tell you out of chaos came standing orders. Rising and standing orders.
Everything was
rising and falling empires. Rising and falling religions. Warring tribes warring over the name of God.
Yeah, I know. And then they go, and then they say, Adam and Eve and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning of the world. And then I said, wait a minute here. I'm watching these these shows on television where they're telling me fucking different that man was on the earth way before Jesus was even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
They found some remains of some bones that were like, let me see, 60, 70,000 years old, way before everything.
Right.
Right? So therefore, if they found those back then, and then all of a sudden Jesus is here, but first they had Adam and Eve, they're telling you. And Adam and Eve picked the forbidden fruit, and, right? And that's where the population of people came from.
Right.
And then we have all different races of people, and they're trying to tell we came from Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve was white.
Yeah.
Right? So, and we got blacks, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and all that. Come on now. Wouldn't that kind of be impossible for that to happen from the white people?
Right.
Right. I think we're all made in different spots of the world.
Color of a person has to do with regional climate. Weather.
Right, the regional climate. So, if I'm white, right?
You probably lived in an Arctic region.
I moved out to Africa and I was out in the sun with everybody and everything all the time, doing my work and everything.
Yep.
Once I got used to the atmosphere, when I came back and saw you, I'd look like a black man.
Right.
Right, my cousin is the same color as me. My cousin went out to Hawaii and he was working on He had his own fishing boat and stuff, and he was making all kinds of money out in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
When he came back, he looked like a black man when I saw him. He looked like one of the natives off the island. So it's not good to be an Italian guy and go out there and get a tan like that. They'll think I snuck over from Italy and they'll deport me back.
Right.
They'll say, oh my God, look at that Italian. Oh, I'm Italian. Oh, yeah, let me see your green card. Your ID is not a green card, they'd probably say to me, and I'd be in Alligator Alcatraz. Would you send me a letter when I'm in there?
Have you ever looked up your ABCs in the dictionary?
Not how?
Just look up the letter A in the dictionary.
Yeah?
And it'll give you a definition of what A means. What is A?
Oh, well, I can't do that, but I don't have a dictionary here, but I know where I can get access. How much hash you want to buy? Oh, can you hold on 1 minute?
Yeah, let me call you back.
This is, well, all
All
right.
right, or come on over whenever. Yeah,
I'll just come over.
sounds good. I created set questions. Set is a mathematical term consisting of one. If I comprehend it, why do you not comprehend it? Do you know your ABCs? Sounds like a trick question. Have you ever looked them up in the fucking dictionary? Sounds like another tricky question, but no, they're literally literal. No, the schools do not teach you to look up your letters in the dictionary. So you would not even recognize or realize the letters are sins or fucking signs. How many people are goddamn confused right now? Huh? Was that my fault? And that's me asserting myself against the teachers union and the public fucking educators because I was what? Homeschooled? But you guys are all smarter than me. Busy little fucking bees, aren't you? So, the letters in your English alphabet are expressing sin, so signs, and their definitions are found in the dictionary. Over time, I started recognizing and realizing that there was a correspondence between letters in your periodic table of elements, elementary. It's elemental, Watson. Watson Drive. Here to drive you. Here to be your fucking chauffeur. Blow my goddamn horn. Chauffeur. Here, let me drive you around. Jump on. Watch what happens when you're standing behind me instead of fucking in front of me. I'm here to plow. That's what farmers do. They fucking plow the goddamn field. And they use cows to steer the way. They steer the fucking bulls. Is that believable? Bible, viable, or valuable? Drinkable? My true soul punt is fucking smokable. But it's amazing that the good people don't want to do anything about the bull. I'm unpredictable, unprogrammable, uncontrollable, unsteerable, unmanageable, undesirable. Let's talk about the papacy, and the papable. Hey, look, I'm on a fucking roll. The Department of Education, dough, failed you, costs too much dough. They mentally manipulated, plied, and squared and cubed your fucking brains, shrink wrapped them in plastic, and splattered them with fucking propaganda. Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound good. I think they should all be fucking fired. The Environmental Protection Agency failed in its assigned functions, tasks, and duties. The water's toxic, the ground's contaminated, and the air is barely breathable. You're all fucking fired. You didn't do your jobs well. The Food and Drug Administration is supposed to be there to guarantee quality food, drug, and medicine. They don't do their job. The food's artificial. Natural sweeteners are replaced with artificial. Nothing fucking real anymore. The food is food-like substances. Thanks to the fucking Food and Drug Administration. And the medicine is addictive, so that's not really good for you. So they failed in fucking medicine as well. You're all fired. That's 3 departments down. Who wants to fire the IRS? Everybody? Because they're such fucking good people, right? And the political pimps, the senators, and the politicians, well, you're fucking lying whores. Great people. And law enforcement doesn't have anything to say about it. That's a fucking disgrace. No, it takes a madman to say something, doesn't it, folks? A fucking madman with a big pair of hairy ball sack. Wild. The political pimp's drugs of choice is adrenochrome. They're addicted to fucking your children. Any questions? None? Wow. Glad we could have this fucking conversation. Whoops. It's out there now. It's out over the place. I'm not a smart man. No. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is fucking play fool, play dumb, say smart things, confuse smart people. They'll sound fucking stupid. Dur, 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 dur. You like my fucking frequency? People have questions. They're asking me, how the hell are you still alive after all these years? I said, well, when you're the fool, you have superpowers. When you're the sucker and the dum dum and the grape ape, you could send these monkeys on a barrel run tripping ball sack king. You're in a barrel with me. Want to go on a barrel run, barrel ride? You want to see monkeys perform in a circus? It's a real zoo out there, folks. That's what my $1 is telling you. It's about money. So they lied about your letters, numbers, and correspondence to geometry and pretty colors. Are you getting the fucking picture? So they lied about English. It's an English, it's a nigger leash. Shit on a shingle is what I like to call it, because Ingle is an anagram for English. It's a mingle. You also get nigger leash. It's a leash for the nigger. Wild, right? Then you get into studying things a little further and you realize that English is dog Latin. It's the language of dogs. And most can barely speak it. They're hooked on fucking phonics, tone deaf, hard of hearing, mentally impaired, reactory and not logical, emotional and not rational, expressive and opinionated and not factual. And this fucking poor bastard, meaning me, this bastard son of a whore and a dirt farmer, is like confused by his letters, numbers, literacy, suffering from being literal, right? Literally literate. And you're some figurative speaking figureheads, right? Bobbits. Smack them on the back of the head and they bobble for you. Corporate bobbits, bobbleheads, yeoman, yesman, yodeling. Sing for me. Say something. You see, I realized for myself personally that school causes and creates a situation where you're compressed, complied, Platoed, needed into a situation where you're running around thinking you're a position, a station, a function in society. You're your name, your numbers, your fucking papers. Holy shit, you're a dog with papers. You got shot records, you got a short runner, a leash, and a cotter. What the fuck's that necktie? Here, let me mock you some more. It's the fool that carries the noose for you in tarot. It's the fool that grows up to be the executioner, the one carrying the noose, the hangman, the angel of death, the grim reaper. In a historical sense, the question becomes, when did they take the fool out of the king's court? What year? Can't really find that. That's why I said it. There's no one checking the narcissist. There's no joker in the king's court anymore. There's no one to check King. King can do whatever King wants to do. That'll cause a king between me and you. English of dog is King's Command and Control Codex. The software programming codex, right? English language itself is a software codex, just like Chinese or Spanish or fucking French. They're software programs. When you think about it like that, whoa. Right? And the dictionary in any language is doing what? Giving definitions to the words you're speaking. But most people are illiterate and definition blind. They don't know the definitions of the words they fucking speak. And I figured that out with my 9th grade education. They're stuck within 2 dimensions. Caught between 2 angles, right? L7s. L7s. Fucking squares. Black ones or the white ones. Caught, trapped between 2 fucking angles. A compressed 2-dimensional fucking square. An L7 caucus sucker. A caucus member. Suck my dick, motherfucker. This is one angry child. One angry bee. Anger bee. And nagger bee is king bee. And all those words we found in the anagram Bangor. Out of Bangor, you got no one knows why I'm angry. It's a fucking mystery. And it's only a fucking mystery because you don't have any fucking empathy. I used to think that pedophiles and child molesters were the most protected class in society. But then I realized, no, fools are. Fools are the most protected class in society. They can't even do their own fucking thinking. I need you to think for me. I'm not allowed to think for myself. What a fucking situation that is, huh? Freedom of thought is against the law. Freedom of speech or expression, truth is a felony. Holy shit.
Posted up those pops and that Xbox.
Yeah.
You can take some more pictures and shit. Some shit posted for you.
Cool.
Check these out.
Oh, they're nice.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
How you doing, man?
I'm teaching the alphabet today.
Teaching the alphabet today.
Yeah, I'm like the new Mr. Rogers, bro.
Alright.
No one knows the shit I fucking know. It's amazing.
That's why you're putting everybody on, you know what I mean?
Like, A is 1, and B is 2, and C is 3,
Right.
D is 4.
So on and forth.
Every letter has a number,
Right.
but you're not taught that at school.
No.
No. Did you know that every letter has a definition and it's in the dictionary? Take 30 minutes and look up A, look up B, look up C, do the whole
Is
alphabet.
it in there, like, the dictionary,
Yeah.
or is it in the...
I took it right out of the dictionary and I made that video about it. This topic of conversation, I realized it for myself by accident, like a dumb fool, like some wop shit that got whopped in my face.
Man, this shit looks good, too.
Yep.
I wish I could smoke some. I'd be smoking with it.
So every letter is a number.
Yeah.
But the letters and numbers correspond to geometric forms, figures, shapes, patterns. When you think about shapes, you think base shapes, because that's all they show you in school.
Right.
A circle, a square, a triangle,
Yeah.
right? A rectangle,
Yeah.
right? Base shapes. But did you ever recognize or realize they overlap one another and they create a clock?
Create a clock.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. How the fuck did you find that out?
because I'm a mathematician.
All right, you got it all in your head. You just see the picture in your head and shit?
Yeah, I can make it spin in my head.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I call it God's clock. It's not man's clock. It's God's clock because it's based on math. It's not based on religion.
Right.
But it was coded in the Holy Scripture. It was coded in the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
But the Bible was corrupted. What, a few years ago? What are you?
These are all yours. Oh, I can see them, dude. Every shape. Wow. I think it's just.
This is the most complex piece I ever used. This is, I drew this. Take a sec here. I'll show them too. Oh, you were, let me see.
2003.
No, I drew this in 2012.
2012, yeah, I was young.
12 years ago I drew this.
Yeah.
I was 31.
It's crazy. Why don't you show these online?
I do.
You do?
The body has a biofield or a torus.
Give me a picture of this one too. Holy fucking shit, dude.
That was my first attempt. Go, keep going. Take that page off.
Okay. You see all this in your head, but that's crazy. And you just put it on paper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people can't do that.
Mm-mm.
It's the autism, man. That's fucking awesome.
This is,
I got slight autism.
there's your clock. Right there's the clock.
Damn clocks. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god. That's something weird. That's fucking crazy. That's awesome. What's this one?
That is a fractal tetrahedron.
Yeah.
Do you see a man or angel?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah,
The angel.
yeah. That's the word bird, man.
It's fucking nuts, dude. I can't believe you drew all these, dude.
With a ruler. You rule
Can you put them back there?
with a ruler. If you can't spin the ruler on your finger, then the ruler spins you around the room.
You can spin a ruler on your finger?
I used to before I broke my finger.
It's fucking crazy. I would not be able to do that.
You master it or it masters you. Master the ruler or the ruler masters you. It's a play on words. If you can't master yourself, then someone else is going to master you. Someone else will be your master. This is about bodily autonomy, self-governance. This isn't about ruling over other people. It's about ruling over yourself. The majority are not even able to properly define reality. They can't do it. They're not capable.
Can I grab a cigarette?
And that should scare the shit out of you.
I didn't hear you. What?
I said, your generation can't even read the original Constitution because it was written in cursive.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can't even write cursive. I was just gonna say that.
So you don't understand the law. But they don't want you to understand the law because they don't want you to realize it's being used to oppress you, divide you, conquer you. Think in the Babylonian days, they worshiped statues.
Yeah.
Today, they worship statutes. All you did is add a T.
Right.
You worship the Tea Party. Right? T is for Tao.
Yep.
Add a S, Taoist.
It's Taoist.
Taoist is somebody that believes darkness pre-existed light.
Isn't that like technically true though?
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Creator exists in the dark and in the light. God made the devil.
Totally to God.
So both are within you.
Yeah.
You're fighting. These are internal forces, not external.
Right, and they get you to believe they're external.
Right. But when you think they're internal, then
It's awakening.
It's an awakening, and then all of a sudden you're an operator.
Right.
You're an avatar in a game. You're RPGing. You're role playing. You're playing a role.
Yeah.
Which is your role, but you know you're playing a role. That's the difference. You know you're playing a role.
Right.
But it's your role.
It's crazy.
You're role playing. I'm role playing the fool. But they call me a pimp. But really, I'm a mad fool king, sitting in my throne.
Yeah.
In my shack king.
In your temple.
In my temple. Talk king, speak king, think king.
Yeah.
Walk king.
King.
Bite king. See king. Look king. Heart king. Hot king. Who king. Talk king. Smoke king. Toe king. Drink king. Poke king. Fuck king. 1,315 words with king in them. You think it's an accident? No. English was
There's
made.
a reason for every fucking thing with the, you know,
So-
every word.
So when you realize that, now all of a sudden you're on a different. Now it's a different frequency. See, I just woke you up to some shit. So now that you're aware of it, it's like a shark.
Yeah.
Now you're like a shark. You smell blood in the water. So I showed you where the blood was. I showed you the bullet holes. Imagine these feminists and these communists and Walmart and Democracy Now! And their whole no king movement. No king, no king, no king. Now think king, right?
Yep.
King is not just a title, is it? No, it's a function in English.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a syllable.
That's fucking
Logic king, magic king, shop king, strike king, check king, cash is king.
That's crazy. Got somebody calling in the chat.
Yeah, it's Andrew.
What's up, Andrew?
And when you fucking know, you know what you do? You mock king.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You check the king, shop king, strike king, mock king, check king, cash the king, correct king. See the frequency?
Yeah.
King Street. And the feminists, they lost their shit.
Fucking gone.
Fucking gone. Goddamn delusional. And if you can't defend your talking points, then you're fucking delusional.
Yeah.
But they say I'm delusional. But I explained my wealth,
So you explained yourself, yeah, so.
and they couldn't fucking deny it.
Right.
So they live in denial. And now they're delusional. Devil dogs. DDs. DDs leads to TTs. Mama TTs. You know what I invest at doing? Dogging dogma. And their mama. Because who the fuck educates the son? The mama. Where's Papa? He's out in the field plowing.
Right.
Working. Who's responsible for the education? Women. How many women are in public education today?
Tainting the children.
Or let me say it like this. How many men do you see teaching children today? No, it's mostly a woman's job, right?
Right.
That's what it's considered. Social services, who runs social services? It's mostly women.
Yeah, mostly women.
Did you know that women outvote men 6-1? Did you know that 85% of children grow up without a father?
No, I know.
Right? But it's all the man's fault. But the women run the government, and the women outvote the men 6-1.
Right.
But it's all your fault. See, they can't actually deal with themselves. How many children are on medication? Over 80%.
Right.
Why? Because of some fuck shit that we've already discussed. But here's the other aspect of it. The mother's a junkie, fronting her child so they can get free meds. Right? You can see how that will work,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's not conspiracy. You can see it walking down the goddamn street.
Yeah, everywhere.
Right? So how many junkie mothers are putting their children up to get them on meds so they can take them? Free money.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's fucked up.
It's nasty, but it's reality.
It is. It's reality.
You don't want to talk about it. You know how many people are fucking chemically sedated right now?
Over like 85, 95% of the
Oh, sure, absolutely. When you
Yeah.
consider caffeine as a drug and sugar as a drug, everybody.
And not to mention all the shit they put in everything we consume and touch. You know what I mean?
Right. So all of a sudden, I saw the world as a bunch of line junkies, addicts. Different kinds of line junkies, though, the ones you've seen in your life.
Right.
But what about religious junkies? They're line fanatics.
Yeah.
They're hooked to religion, which is dogma, and it's false,
False religion.
right? That's dogma.
Yeah.
You buy your religion. Albert Pike was speaking about this before World War I. He said it'd be a war over morals versus dogma. You're gonna be a good man because you want to, not because of your religion.
Right.
You're gonna do it because it's in here, not because it's out there.
Yeah. Or because of other people. I'm sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You do it because of you, not anyone else. Right.
Yeah. You got it.
Hey, Chuck. See, I do this because I can, not because I have to.
Right.
It's easy to just tell people things, but what am I doing? They're seeing a picture about what I'm discussing
Mm-hmm.
while we're discussing it.
I'm breaking it down.
Yeah. Less than 3% of the population can do that. Now we have a 9th grade education. No one sees a problem yet.
People are fucking idiots. People don't want to talk about that though.
No, what about this? Frequency is defining density, right? Look at charcoal, black. It's not very dense.
No.
Look at diamonds.
Yeah.
Right?
Hardest
The more,
thing in the world.
right. And a narcissist is a diamond. You can't get nothing between your left and right ears. And nothing will stick.
Yeah.
In and out. They won't get it.
Fuck it, it's just-
Lump of coal will absorb the light. Black absorbs.
Right.
Diamonds refract. You're all fucked now. What do you flat earthers try to catch me on that refraction thing there, right? I said that light doesn't penetrate a diamond, it fucking bounces off it.
Sorry, somebody.
It refracts. Doesn't go through. It's fucking dense carbon. That can't penetrate it.
Description.
These people are fucking dense ion bricks, Chuck. Nothing getting in between the left and right ears. No. In and one and out the other.
Yo, somebody's interested in that original Xbox.
Yeah.
So can you look under it and see the manufacturing date on the sticker under the Xbox if you could?
I'm not selling it right now.
Huh?
Don't, I'm keeping in house.
You're not selling that Xbox?
The one I just hooked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I want to keep it for a minute.
Alright. Should I be like, I don't know, like,
Just tell him the sale's pending already. That way he doesn't get mad. It's pending a sale already. We'll put you on the list. It is a nice one. It has a DVD remote and everything. Yeah. There's a couple of games I want to play.
I just posted these like 20 minutes ago. Alright,
The 360s can go.
Yeah.
GameCubes.
Yep.
PS1s. I got 3 of them.
PSP, yeah.
I got the PSP. Yeah.
What about on the
PS2.
What about the Wii U? Keeping that? Or?
No, this is for sale, but it's a bundle deal. They'd have to buy. You would see. We have to figure out. You have to figure out. I have it down on paper somewhere, but all the character controllers. I have all the D-pads for it that are character controllers.
Yeah.
Not just the Wii remotes, the D-pads. I have character D-pads and character controllers, and I have one for each.
So it all goes with it.
Yeah. So it's
I'll
a
get picture of
pricey
all that in
one.
a second.
It's a really pricey package. It's like $1,500.
I'll get that.
You'll see why when you
Yeah,
start.
no,
And plus, it comes with a bunch of games too.
I already understand now.
I think maybe even higher, but that's just
It's just what you take
But-
it in now. Yeah.
market shifts. Like the Bowser controller is $80. Yoshi's 70. Some of them. You don't want to sell yourself short. If you don't ask for it, you'll never get it.
Oh yes, you said your wife or your girl wants shorts.
Yeah.
Any in particular? I got shorts, but they're not designer shorts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're limited to 2 dimensions, then you can only go in 2 directions.
Yeah.
You only had two choices for president,
Too everything, man.
right?
It's crazy.
And the average person thinks something is either positive
Or
or negative. There's no neutral.
Yeah.
But the universe is a trinary program,
Very
and the
much so.
schools are conditioning you to be binary. Bi, yay. Homosexual, bi, bulls. Do you want to be a gay bull when you grow up?
You don't
Sounds gay to me.
You want to be the way you were intended to be.
You believe this, bull? Is it believable? Viable? Valuable? Sellable? Did I sell you, bull?
Alright, I'm gonna get some more pictures of this shit. Start getting some shit listed.
All right,
Is that Gears of War one going?
it's available, but you
What's
want
the price on
to you gotta figure it out. It's the system itself is 200.
Yep.
The controllers
Two
are 60.
controllers with it. A
The two
dock,
controllers.
headset.
I'm not sure on the price of the dock, but the batteries are there. The dock's there. The
Yeah.
controllers are $60 a piece.
You got you got shirts, right?
A couple.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what they. I like that Jordan one, but it's a little small for me.
Yeah, I don't get too many shirts. A lot of the ones I get, I tend to keep for myself.
Yeah, wear it myself.
Yep. I'm rather limited in my function, strapped to this fucking chair, and we had that kind of conversation yesterday. So I'm not running all over the place.
help you all the time, man.
My intent is not to be running all over the place. I'm too old for
Have
that
us
shit.
do it. Me and Jimmy.
So I told that, but some people don't comprehend that. It's just like with Prometheus and his war against Zeus, right?
Yeah.
See, Prometheus realized that Zeus was feeding off of his children. It's just like Kronos was.
Right.
So he could stay alive and no one could challenge him for power, right?
Yeah.
That's why Kronos was eating his children. But Zeus grew up in the wild, hidden in a fucking cave, and came back to kill the gods. Grew up in the wild.
I never heard that.
No, but you can go in
Alright.
background check. I'm giving you a nutshell.
I don't get into I get into a lot of stuff. But there's a lot I haven't got into too.
The quote from Prometheus was, "When the king's lines wane, a new king line reigns."
Right.
That was it. Those
Where do
are
you
two
get
lines.
most of your information? Like, is there like a website or is it an app or like?
No, I have a lot of books. This one, it's old. They don't teach you about it. You know,
Right.
I've been in 35 states and 3 countries. I've seen a lot of shit.
What countries you been in?
Canada and Mexico. But I left home is my point. A lot of people get stuck.
Right.
And they never leave home. They never leave their city. They never leave their circus or their grid or their circuit.
This guy's a fucking retard. I'm gonna.
So they
fucking
don't
punch
ever
him in the
have
fucking
any,
head.
they never gain any experience. They're stuck under a spell because of propaganda
My point is the only
religion,
reason I look at this post is
and
because-
cultural dispositions that they're birthed into. So all you know is what you were told to know from birth. Right? Think about that. All you know is what you were told.
Yeah.
But how do you know if it was true or not? Any of it. All of it.
Read this fucking chat. I swear I don't deal with Facebook Marketplace, bro. Did you not read the fucking description? It's a tactic. You list it as 0 so people click on it and then they read the description and see that you have to pay for it. Everybody does that. Like, fucking people, bro.
But when you do this, you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, I know. I'm not like. It's just some people are just fucking retarded.
Mhm.
You really care? You really think I care what you're bothered by, dude? I don't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how many people fucking put 0 on their shit so it gets clicks, and then they read the description like everybody should do when they're looking at shit. I said in the description, make an offer. There's a bunch here. Look what you like. Ask me, and I'll tell you.
I would say just put $10 in the header.
Yep.
And then in the description, prices start at $10. Pops are sold by eBay pricing.
Right.
They're graded $10 pops, $20 pops. There's some that are 30. There's a couple that are 100. Yep. Teaching this kid how to be a salesman. Huh?
Huh?
It's a profession.
Yeah.
There's no school for it. Salesmanship. Buying and selling is something every single fucking one of you does every single fucking day. You all buy and sell bullshit daily. Don't try to bullshit me.
I'm gonna get some pictures real quick.
Huh? I don't know why they're acting confused, Chuck. Do you know why they're acting confused? Because I don't.
Is there anything in the Spice Station portal?
No, not right now.
Alright.
No. I can keep my eye out for one.
Alright.
I don't get too many people asking about them.
You have a lot of people asking about it?
No. The most popular thing right now that people are asking for, and it's super hard to find. I've had 7 requests for them this week. Is Nintendo 3DSs.
Yeah, for real. I'm trying to get my hands on one.
See? So the older handheld models, Game Boy Advances, the Pocket Game Boys, all of a sudden they're very desirable. A lot of people want them.
One game's done, face them all the right way so I can get a picture of all of them, post them up.
Yep. What a time to be alive, you guys. Huh? We're at the end of a circuit. It's the end of the circus. Years rooted in 92025. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5. 9. 9 is a completion. Sign of completion. Highest form of energy. Is not a 1 or a 0. No, it's a fucking 9. It's not a 1 or a 0 thing. It's a 9 thing. Yeah.
Let's go off the Red Dead Redemption 2 on Xbox then.
It's a $20 game.
Yep.
It's a very interesting thing, chap. You see, regular people are conditioned to work for money. But because of my experience, I realized how to make my money work for me. Wild, right? My money's working for me right now, so I don't have to get off my butt. Got a different attitude about the whole situation. The more you sit still, the more you observe. The more you observe, the more you see. The more you see, the more you know. The more you know, the more you're aware. Right? Whoa. The more you know, the more you say no. So really, this isn't about saying yes. No, it's about saying no. Which y'all have a hard time with. You don't like taking no for no, do you? You think it means yes. You think no means yes and yes means no, right? Due to morals, ethics, and principles of professionals in the union. Parents, do you have any? Children, where's the parents at? They sound like fucking mute parrots, right? So I have to treat this like I'm dealing with 5-year-old children. Because it's the professionals that just don't listen to anything. They think they know everything already. And I don't know anything. Whoa. So as you can see, I've got a lot on my mind, right? Hard to sleep at night with all this tomfoolery happening. And I have to undersell the bull, right? I have to sell you under. I have to lowball the shit out of what I figured out all by myself. Play dumb, act a fool to fool to take sake of fucking fool me. What the fuck now, fool? Fool to fool. Pity the fool. I feel sorry for you. Is this a conversation worth fucking having?
What the fuck are you going off on?
The world. I'm going off on YouTube.
Going off on all you motherfuckers.
See, the thing about school is they left truth out of the equation. They omitted it. Do you know what admit means? It means leave out. So they didn't actually teach the truth. They left that out of the classroom.
Left a lot of shit out because they figured
Yeah.
the power we would have if we knew.
Like, what year is it? How do you
It's not
really even
right
know?
here. It's not even right here.
How do you even know?
It
You
ain't
don't.
right here.
But if you play by their game, look at what they've done,
I got us
right?
manipulated and fucking confused, and I guess all fucked up.
Right? You got it all fucked up, right? Playing in a sick, twisted fucking puppet show.
Right where they want us.
Right
Keeps
where
them-
they want you.
Keeps
BAM!
Keeps them in power. Keeps us under control.
Right? It's pretty fucked up, isn't it? And your brain doesn't stop working, you know what I mean? Right? Right? So information is going into your brain all day long.
All day, every day. Even
Misinformation, disinformation, particular little bits of information. Think about it like light, right? And it's going in your eyeballs, and it's going in your ears, and
Right.
sunlight's absorbed in your skin. So light information is being absorbed into you all day long from your environment.
Yeah.
But you're also chemically reacting from your diet, your gut. When you eat food, it causes a chemical reaction in your gut. And it triggers an emotional feeling. That was some good pizza. That was a good hamburger. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It created an emotional reaction. Went to your heart. You felt good about the food you was eating.
Yeah, food that's killing you.
And then you went right to your head.
All the
So-
food we consume at any fast food restaurant is completely fucking.
So
crazy.
you have your brain, right? Which is for making decisions.
Yep.
About what? Your emotions.
Everything.
Now think about it like this. Watch. Okay. Your heart triggers an emotion.
Yep.
Sends a signal to your brain. Brain makes a decision because of your heart. But the heart had an emotional reaction because of gut. Followed all the way through. Your gut tug triggered your heart, triggered your brain.
All works together.
And then you physically move because of the fucking trigger man. Bang! Did that fucking blow your mind?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Did that tug at your gut tug?
Gut tug. What are these? Never heard of them.
We haven't either. I don't even know what the hell they are. We don't want to open them.
It could be rare.
Exactly. So what's outside of you is inside of you, and the things that are outside of you are on the inside of you.
100%.
The middle content, right? What's in the ground is in you.
Yeah.
The body is consisting mostly of waters.
Yeah.
But the body was created to contain water.
85% of your body. 75% of your body's water.
Water is spirit in ancient teachings and ancient alchemical.
Isn't the ocean space?
Right. How many oceans are there? Right. How are they separate? It's ego. When you realize it's all ego, it gets funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now you're Captain Jack Sparrow, pirates on the Holy See, Pirates of Darkwater. That was a
Holy
cartoon.
Sea and space. Oh, I didn't learn
Corporal
about the chakras.
Raiders.
You got any books about the chakras?
Couple.
Yeah, I need to get one of those too.
But the science is this: the frequencies are creating densities, right?
Yeah.
The mad fool is is low vibration, right? Low rider, low key, laid back, not in a hurry, moving slow, slow walls, slow backwards walls, work backwards, crow, Krow, crow, work crow, walk, claw. When you walk, you claw your way through life. You're clawing, you're fighting.
Yeah.
It's in the word. Look, walk,
I know you just
claw.
Yeah, if you fuck a lot of
Why is God dog? Why is stop backwards pots? Star backwards rats. Devil lived. Love, evil.
That's crazy, man.
MAGA,
Yeah, love backwards is evil. That's crazy.
MAGA,
Love is evil.
a game.
Yeah, it gets fucking. It gets weird.
Are you game? Are you prey? Are you food? And you're a hunter. What's game? Prey. You're hunting game. Big game hunter.
Game hunter.
You're a hunter, gatherer, trapper. Right?
Yeah.
Many ways of hunting. You can trap too. You can booby trap. Verbally trap. Welcome to the trap house, where I will run my trap for you. My mouth. It's a trap hole for pimps and it's a trap house for the pimps and the hoes to use. Hoe use house. Why is hoe use in house? Hoe use house, right? And if you don't want to take the hoe to your house, you take her to a hotel. So she can't tell you. You tell the hoe hotel. You take the hoe to the hotel.
Yeah, you just gotta break down pretty much like everything.
Everything,
Everything.
right?
You get your haircut the other day?
No. And then I found out pimp stands for party in my pants. So when you're at a pimp, there's a party in your pants. I didn't know I was a pimp. Somebody else said I was a pimp. So I said, okay,
I'm going with it.
I'm going with it.
I'm a fucking pimp.
So I paid $1 to say the things that I've said. And if they can't respond to it or deny it,
Right.
then they're a silent hoe. And they got bought and paid for $1. My pimp dollar. My $1. My $1. Bam! It's like having you're playing spades, right? You got the high spade, you got the joker, and you held it out to the last one.
Yeah, you did.
And you just let everybody play their hand. And boom, you bust the game right there, right? Oh. It's a funny thing to do, right?
I
When they
stayed
tell-
up till like fucking 3 o'clock last night.
When they tell you can't do it, right? You're like, yeah? Watch me. And then you go out and do it.
Prove them all wrong.
Right? Right. I had that attitude since I was a teenager. They all said I was crazy.
No,
When I left home, they all said I was batshit fucking crazy. And I said, fine, you can think whatever the fuck you want. Numbers are vectors and angles and degrees, young man. Right?
Yeah.
What the fuck's the difference between a number and a vector?
no, damn.
It's an angle or a degree or variables. I think it's in terms of science, right? So when you use the word vectors, then you get V's. V times V. Right? V times V equals Y. But in this equation, U are Y. Every problem you're facing is a vector or variable, right? So when everything you're looking at it, you're only going to see one number that's visible.
Right.
The problem itself is right in front of your face. You'll never see the solution. But through math, watch this. Watch what happens. Through triangulation, you see the solutions automatically. It's a wild thing. You take the numbers that you're seeing and you divide them by the circle.
Yeah.
And then the answer is your solution.
Yeah.
It's the right angle.
Crazy, man. I gotta run back to my house and get my energy.
Fucking mind-boggling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go get my energy drink. I freaking forgot it on my stand. I am thirsty as fuck.
All right. Go
I'm
get
gonna come back and take some more pictures out of this.
shit. Okay.
Gotta get that shit posted. We gotta get some shit sold.
Yes.
Gotta get us some money, man.
Yep.
Trying to think of what else. What else do you want me to plug? Was there anything in particular you're really trying to get rid of?
Nothing in particular. I'm gonna set up outside in a little bit.
Yeah. You gotta get a bigger sign, man, and more flashier sign.
Mine, you make a little bit more money. $100 to make another sign, a real one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying for right now, get one of those pieces of paper, those big ass boards. We'll fucking paint something on there. Just get it really flashy, you know what I mean? Get people to stop. I'd say I had an idea, but I don't know if I'd risk it. Fucking, I put those shoes up there, man, and fucking people see those, they're gonna be like, damn. But then again, there's a lot of fucking junkies that get this the fuck out of this. So.
No, I'll be cutting the feeding there in a second. I'm going outside.
I'll be back.
Yep.
Yo, what's this?
Oh, that's an arcade plug and play. $30. That's all the retro arcade games like Pac-Man and stuff. An emulator.
You just plug this into the TV?
Yep.
It works?
Yep. It's got a bunch of games on it.
That's fire, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back.
Okay. I didn't figure out anything, right? Most people ain't ready for me. No. And too much. Much too much. But I'm here, whether you like it or not. That's factual. That have to play a part. That have to be low key, you know. Still hasn't registered with him how big of a fucking deal these things are. Not really. You ever watch the Chronicles of Riddick? Their whole culture is you keep what you kill. Right? You kill all the idols, you become them. You kill the gods, you become them. It's like, fuck. That's bullshit. I didn't want to leave my fucking house. The fuck? If Lieutenant Dan is the fucking Pope, then I must be Forrest Gump. And I'm just gumping it, talking some mad shit for you. How you want to sell this shit, Chuck? Is it saleable yet? Is it viable, valuable, believable, comprehensible, workable, usable? Did you see this coming? Was this predictable programming, PP? How about political peanut power? Like my nuts now? It's like, excuse me, professional parents, peoples and persons, political pimps and politicians, policemen, professionals, pros, hoes and pimps, how y'all doing? Did I fucking confuse you? I gotta take all the PP away, okay? It's a parody now. Parents sound like parrots. Professional parrots, parents. Can you hear me? I should now take over for Verizon. Hello? Is anyone home? Anyone out there? Just shout out if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? I'm checking reception. Do you comprehend what I'm fucking saying to you? Or are you completely lost, confused, dazed, in a state of shock, awe, bewilderment, catatonic state for the professionals, the pros, the parents, the parrots? Look around, children. Where's the fucking parents now? They don't like me now. Wop pow! Like my pimp hand? See why I'm laughing? Nobody likes me anymore. I'm too offensive. And I know the fucking lies are too goddamn offensive. But even anyone other than myself makes me fucking stupid. Wow! No one knows why yet, right? Child, if you don't believe in yourself, no one will. Sasquatch told me that. Can we sell this to the universities yet? Is it fucking noteworthy for the scribes, the yes men, yodelmen, and the professional educators in you? Holy shit, right? See what happens when you're paying attention? Start asking questions. It's amazing, right? We got lots of questions. Sure do. Oh man, I'm gonna throw this in here. This one's 2 years ago, but it's fucking priceless. I almost forgot all about this one. Shit, this is fucking noteworthy right here. Right? And it's weird that the things I was saying years ago are more relevant now than ever. It's like, holy shit. I wrote this fucking 2 years ago. And it's more relevant now than it was 2 years ago. How the hell are you ever gonna catch me? You're a trick in a fucking dog show, pony show, dog race, rat race, right? I don't want to race. It's racist to race. That's how fast my race car is. Race car in reverse is race car. Holy shit. There's no solutions, no remedies for the problems you're facing. I'm the problem you're facing. Hey, the banks are no longer allowing you to buy a house. Can't borrow money anymore from the bank to buy a home. Like, that's amazing. So in the future, no one will own their own home. How Americana. Right? There's no solutions coming out of their mouths. Isn't that amazing? Because they created the problems for a profit. I'm getting smarter and smarter by the second, huh? Or maybe I'm sounding smarter and smarter to the smart people out there. They thought they were smart.
Shorts, they're $15 a piece. You want to do like $10 for these? Cash or for your wife?
No.
Just one shorts.
I just put them over for now.
Take them whenever you get cashes.
Yep.
You fine with that? Or you want to go?
That's all good.
All right, my chicken.
Huh?
Sure. Just whenever you get some money.
Yep.
Dude, is that Louis Vuitton wallet?
Yep.
Oh, dude, that's fire. That's clean.
Yep.
It honestly reminds me of like this a little bit. The faded yeah, to get my fucking energy drink. I was not falling asleep when you're fucking talking to me.
It's wild. Right? Run down that rabbit hole, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
I'm already here. I'm recruiting.
I've been here.
I've been here for years.